Your news for the state of Tennessee in about 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 starts now.
Thanks so much for joining us for Tennessee in 10. I'm Marius Payton. Tomorrow, state lawmakers will return to Nashville for the start of the 2026 legislative session. We're going to take a look at what's on the table for hospitals in Tennessee.
The mark of a new year means that lawmakers are getting ready to return to Nashville to kick off the legislative session in the General Assembly. They'll gavel back in on Tuesday morning. Several bills already filed. We're talking from public safety to education to artificial intelligence and rural health care. Governor Bill Lee also wants to see his Education Freedom Scholarship program expanded to allow even more families to access public dollars to attend private school. The state is also expected to give millions of dollars to rural hospitals across the state. We'll continue to keep an eye on the General Assembly again as they gavel back in on Tuesday as it progresses into April.
State elementary school PE teacher is charged with raping a child. Alan Maxwell was arrested Friday at his home in Parsons. The Decatur County Sheriff's Office did not give details to what led to his arrest. Maxwell is a PE teacher at Decaturville Elementary. He has since been placed on administrative leave. The Decatur County School District says Maxwell is banned from all school campuses and from contact with staff or students. Authorities are asking for anyone with information or who believes they may be a victim to contact them.
I'm Jerry Askin. Memphis joined dozens of cities in anti-ICE protests this weekend. An ICE agent fatally shot Minnesota mother Renee Good, sparking the protests. Indivisible Memphis organized the demonstration. Tennessee state troopers confronted protesters. Troopers detained one protester. Cell phone video shows the patrol vehicle striking a protest marshal. Memphis Congressman Steve Cohen says Democrats are pushing legislation to reform or potentially abolish ICE. We've reached out to Memphis Safe Task Force and the Tennessee Highway Patrol for details. Neither agency has responded. An immigration attorney in Memphis says a deadly ICE encounter could happen here. Immigration attorney Emily Chambers says increased ICE enforcement creates dangerous conditions. Tennessee State Rep Gabby Salinas also filed a bill to make schools and churches ICE-free spaces.
We've already seen that militarization in our streets results in the death of citizens. Tyree Nichols. So Memphis is a place that has happened before. So I don't think that this is a situation where we can expect it won't.
And I think this is an opportunity for us to say we value kids, we value their learning environment, and be leaders in our entire country. I don't think we should wait for something bad to happen.
Tennessee lawmakers return tomorrow for this year's legislative session. They'll consider this bill and others.
Hundreds of people lining streets in downtown Knoxville over the weekend and across the country. They say to protest ICE. Amanda Collins is with the group Indivisible Knoxville, and she says this was all organized after a call from a national organization that happened Thursday night of last week. She says that people who turned out want to make sure that the deadly Minnesota shooting is fully investigated by officials.
And hundreds of protesters gathered here in Nashville in Bicentennial Park yesterday, calling for ICE agents to leave Music City. This comes after a Minnesota woman, Renee Good, was shot and killed by an ICE agent last week. Protesters in Bicentennial Park say immigration makes up about 17% of the labor force in Davidson County, adding that fears over getting arrested are hurting industries like restaurants, construction, as well as health care.
Well, we hope that we can go back to the rule of law and that people are treated legally and fairly. You know, people are being rounded up. They're at the courthouse at their immigration hearing, and they're being rounded up. American citizens are being rounded up. We have to stop this.
Protesters said they want to see ICE dismantled and the ICE agent accused of killing Renee Good to be held accountable. Well, get ready for a temperature roller coaster this morning. Melanie Layden joins us with the very latest.
Well, it is a very cold start really all across the state here this morning. Take a look at Tennessee. We've got Knoxville at 26 degrees, Nashville at 29, and Memphis at 31. Everyone waking up to below freezing. And you can see here it's not just us. It's much of the south and the east of the whole country. Now, as we go throughout the coming days, our temperatures will eventually bounce back to be a little bit more mild in the 50s and 60s. It's going to be a dry and sunny day today. Very clear clear all across the entire state, so lots of sunshine. A couple of fair weather clouds on Tuesday, and then our next big change is coming on Wednesday. Notice we've got a line of showers that will move through, starting up in northwestern Tennessee, pushing all throughout Memphis and Knoxville in the morning, right through Nashville as well. We'll continue to see off and on showers throughout the rest of our day, kind of really all throughout the state. Some breaks here and there. Then here's where things get interesting. We got a cold front that's going to move in as these showers are kind of pushing out of the Nashville area back toward the Cumberland Plateau. There will eventually be a changeover from rain showers to some snow showers. This will stretch all the way back into Knoxville as well. The snow showers aren't going to last too long, and they'll pretty much stay confined back toward the eastern fringe of the state into North Carolina as well. So most of those snow showers will be in areas of East Tennessee and mainly kind of ending over in the Cumberland Plateau once we get to Wednesday night into early Thursday morning.
Flu-like illness now is high across the Mid-South, and local health leaders are sounding the alarm. The Shelby County Health Department says nearly 9% of emergency room visits involve influenza-like illness. Children 4 and younger made up a large share of flu-related ER visits. The CDC reports 15 million flu cases and 180,000 hospitalizations nationwide this flu season. Flu season can last through May.
Well, a new state report in the state of Tennessee is showing that there are thousands of children across the volunteer state who are without health care coverage today. And that report says that it's not only money issues that stand in their way. The new State of the Child report says that more than 6% of children across the state of Tennessee did not have insurance in 2024. It goes on to show 2/3 of those children were in situations where they could afford coverage, but there are barriers further than that for families to get care. We're talking cost, busy schedules, and transportation. Kristen Sullivan is with the Knox County Health Department, and she says to ease the strain, Knox County actually offers a free program for pregnant women and adults with children under 21.
We're a provider of education, connector to resources. We assess the family for their needs, and then we help them with anything from behavioral health, finding a medical home, a dental home, resources, social service resources.
Sullivan says there is also a program to help care for children with special needs. It does reimburse medical costs, but you do have to be income eligible to receive that. Again, 6%, according to the State of the Child report, 6% of children in Tennessee were without health care coverage in 2024.
Memphis rapper Moneybagg Yo is giving back to the city. He donated $20,000 to the Memphis Shelby County Schools Youth Advocacy Program. Students and school leaders celebrated the donation.
It feels good, like I just told them, like they just gotta keep striving and keep going. You can be me one day.
The Youth Advocacy Program helps teen parents meet their education needs while supporting their families.
Incredible body camera footage released by an East Tennessee Police Department of the efforts taken to save a man they say was threatening to jump off of a bridge just outside of Sevierville. Take a look at this video. Police saying it happened around 9 o'clock back in the morning, back on January 8th. This is when Sevierville police received reports of a man potentially in crisis standing on the edge of a bridge over the French Broad River. When officers arrived, they had a negotiator who went onto the bridge to work to talk with the man who was said to be standing on the ledge outside of the bridge railing. Police then say the man let go of the railing, and as he began to fall, crisis counselors grabbed a hold of him, and this body camera video shows officers rushing onto that bridge to help pull him back to safety. Police saying the rescue was also incredibly dangerous for them as the bridge was deteriorating. Several wood planks actually broke off as they worked to rescue that man from the edge of the bridge. It had been closed for quite a while, but this body camera footage shows officers successfully saving that man. Incredible body camera footage of this dangerous, daring rescue of a man they say was in crisis.
Wow. Hey, thanks so much for joining us for Tennessee in 10. Enjoy your Monday.